Hello! Hello, 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 everyone. You and you and you. And you and you and you. What's up? What's going on? Now, we're doing Master of Magic, the pirate campaign today. And I do actually have pirate gear. And I was actually thinking about, like, you know, I got like a pirate hat right here. I was thinking about wearing it, but my head is too big, man. It just like, boop, it like pops off. Hold on, wait 1 second. Maybe I can... It's not working, unfortunately. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. I go by Mechanical Beanstalk. I'm a variety streamer who tries to do more off-the-radar games, which includes games that have a very strong community presence or modded presence, or indies or retros that need a little bit more time in the spotlight. And my web camera is freaking out a little bit. Give me 1 second. Today, we're going to be going back to one of the, I guess the tried and true games of this channel, right? It's one of the ones that we always play. It's always a staple, right? Master of Magic 94, right? The original Master Magic, right? So Master of Magic was one of the first, I think the term is 3X strategy, turn-based strategy games, where you build an empire, you build a character, you fight, you do diplomacy, stuff like that. Made in 1994. You build up a wizard lord, and explore two worlds, fight other wizard lords, fight monsters with heroes. Those heroes get experience. You gain a bigger empire, more armor and weapons to divvy out to said heroes. You can customize your wizard lord pretty well. It's really, really cool. And it's been kept alive in no small part due to the amazing community. Shout out to 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻 and 𝓜𝓪𝓰𝓲𝓬 for one. We're playing Master of Magic with the Caster of Magic for Windows 10, as well as the Warlord mod, right? So they rebalance some of the content. They add more units, a few more races. Yeah, it's been pretty good. And we've gone through, we've done like themes, right? We've done sneaky, stealthy Dark Elf campaign. We've done the bingo, Goblin Bingo, right? Where we go through an entire campaign. Campaigns generally last on these streams about like actual 1 or 2 months of like real time, like, you know, streaming once a week. But yeah, the last one we did was Goblin Bingo. It was pretty fun. We did a bingo. We did a bingo card off to the side where we had like achievements that we'd have to unlock before we could actually consider the campaign won, right? So anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for helping me reach 500 subs, everyone. I do really appreciate that. It kind of helps me push me in the right direction. Hopefully one day I will be able to do this more than just a hobby. I'll be able to do this full time. I think that's it. I don't think I need to say anything else, but like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch if you can. Check out our Discord. Discord is pinned in the live chat to my right, also pinned in the description down below me on YouTube and Twitch. And that's pretty much it. Let's bounce over to Master Magic, and I can talk a little bit more about it, right? Okay. Got my coffee over here. I'm excited to do this. So Caster of Magic, Warlord. Okay, adds a bunch of new content, like I said before. So this campaign that we're going to be doing, what else? Is there anything else I could say about Master of Magic? It's a game. It's a game. Let me see if I can. Okay, so in this version of Master of Magic, you can go up to like 12 computer opponents. 13. So you have 13 wizards on a map, including yourself. Last time we tried it a few patches back, we did max wizards, and the game just couldn't handle it. So I don't know if we're there yet where we can actually do a full campaign. Someday we're going to do a full campaign with all 14 wizards. It's going to be kind of crazy. But I think we're going to do... Let's see here. Let's do... How much did we do last time? I can't remember. Let's do 9. That seems like a lot. 9 including ourselves. But here's the thing. So we're trying to create a seed. Let me turn down the volume a little bit so I can actually hear myself talk, because my beautiful, wonderful voice needs to actually pierce through. Anyways, what was I saying? We're going to be doing a pirate campaign, right? We're going to be making a wizard who is also a pirate. We're going to try to make him all of his retorts, his talents, his spells, they be more pirate-centric if we can steer the build direction in a certain direction, right? We are going to make the map very ocean heavy, right? So ship combat is going to be very a necessity in order to do this, right? So if it's most likely we're going to have a lot of like sorcery books. There's 6, wait, let's see here. Spell categories, we have life with like buffs and a lot of different stuff. Life, death with a lot of death stuff. Sorcery, chaos magic, nature magic, and I think there's one more that I'm forgetting. Maybe not. But yeah, sorcery is the one that has like illusions and like seafaring stuff in their spell books. So that's probably what we're going to go with a decent amount. Now, difficulty, I think we did fair last time. So we'll do advanced this time. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually did Master of Magic, so I might be a little bit rusty. But I'm going to try to challenge myself a little bit on this one. Now, the land mass, this game size, we're going to do large. I think, I'm not sure if maximal. I'm not sure if, I can't remember if the game size was bugged or not. I think that was a few patches back. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Hey, what's going on? SuperNut, hey! Don't forget to check scoring option. More than retort. Check scoring option. That was in the main menu, the settings menu, right, SuperNut? But hey, how's it going, SuperNut? SuperNut's actually one of the primary mod authors for the Warlord mod. He's a really cool guy. So, but check scoring option. Let's see here. I'll keep an eye on it. If it's not in here, I'll keep an eye on it in the main settings, or the settings we're going to be going up against. So advanced, we're going to be doing 9 plus myself, so that's 10 wizards. Game size, maximal. Never heard of this Knight Sabbath. Hey, never heard of this game too, but then again, it seems to be recurring. Yeah, I know, that's kind of, hey, what's going on, Knight? That is something that we hopefully we did. We're spreading the gospel of this classic. It's really easy to get. You can get it for like all the mods and the game itself for like probably less than $10 these days. I think it's still a really, really solid game. You can get off of GOG, you can get off of Steam. I'm not sure if the Warlord or Caster Magic 10 works better on the GOG version versus the Steam, or vice versa. Check climate settings too. Okay, I'll take a look at that too. Thanks, SuperNut. Okay, so maximal. Let's see here. So we wanted to have a large size, primarily ocean world. That's definitely something that I wanted to do. So random islands. Let's do islands. Okay, scoring option is after picking Reese. Okay, thanks, SuperNut. Magic 1. That's just a magic multiplier, like how much magic is generally given to you. Climate fair. Dry, wet, volcanic. Let's just do fair. Minerals fair. I don't want to like make it like easier to get like wealth or anything like that. Not necessarily just yet. Right? Start. Okay, so we're gonna do random. Or no, we're gonna do custom. And I have my here he is for our campaign, our wonderful, almost Terry Pratchett looking wizard lord. So let's see here. Look at how handsome he is. Right click on right click on climate. Okay, go back. Back. Right click on climate. Right click on climate. Dry, more deserts, but fewer rivers as well. No, I think we're just going to do standard. I don't need to do more dry. Mostly it's just like, oh, wait, wet. Hold up. Wait. One was wet, wasn't it? Wet. More swamps and rivers, but fewer deserts. In combat, more wetland tiles occur in rivers and forests. Sea combat has a 20% chance for hurricane. Oh, actually, that's what I want. Sea combat, yeah, wet. More swamps and rivers, but fewer deserts. In combat, more, because we're doing more we're doing like a high seas campaign, right? So in combat, more wetland tiles occur along rivers and in forests. So combat has a 20% chance. Sea combat has a 20% chance for hurricane and 4% chance for lightning storm and half the chances on land. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. Doop. I don't know if I should actually change the mineral income a little bit, just because there's probably not going to be a lot of land mass, right? I know. I'll think about it. I might come back to it. But when we might have to redo... This is mostly what we're going to be doing tonight is like character building, character creation, and finding the right seed. Because I feel like with the settings we have, we might end up with like maybe like little tiny islands and like nowhere near any like resources on the islands. I'm not sure if it's really set up for small island use. Or yes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, okay. So here's the build we're going to be looking at. Okay. So we're going to be doing at least 4 books of sorcery, I want to say. I was thinking that I would like to do a little bit more nature magic, just so I can get the nature, the kind of scouting spell. It's like 5 mana, something like that. It reveals like a selection of like terrain around the casted spot. I think having early game scouting is very, very important for this game. Okay, anyways, let's take a look at the retorts. Now, we've went through this in previous versions of this game, but we're doing a new campaign. Some of us need a little bit of refresher. There might have been some changes also. So let's go and like take a look at some of these guys. Now, some of these retorts, they're talents that influence how your wizard actually works. So alchemist will start off. So alchemy is a system where you can convert your mana to gold and gold to mana. Those are the 2 resources you get in the game. The wizard expert at the art of alchemy allows the wizard to convert gold to mana and mana to gold at the ratio of 1 to 1. This is like one of my favorite ones. It costs 2 points in order to pick. I think it's worth it because you might end up, even if you're like trying to pick the perfect map seed, you might get stuck in like an area of the map that it's very, very poor mineral wise. It doesn't have a lot of stuff to offer you, but it has like a lot more mana, right? So you can get a lot of mana and then convert it over to gold, so it balances out a little bit. It's really nice. I might not go with alchemy because it's 2 picks, and I think I'm going to try to spread my picks out a little bit more. But essentially, alchemist skill costs are 15% cheaper. Good. Warlord, I don't think I'm getting Warlord, but we'll read it off. The wizard is a renowned militarist. All non-summoned units under the wizard's control, so mundane units, have their veterancy level increased by 1. Allows non-summoned units to exceed their normal veterancy limit by 1 level. Barracks, War College, Armory, Fighters Guild, Armorers Guild, City Wall, Fortification, Hill Fort, and Warlord's Hold cost 15% less. Warlord could utilize global ability of Warlord's Hold regardless of home race. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Not all races have Warlord's Hold on it. I forget exactly what it does, but I think it wasn't that bad. Cost 2 picks. It's okay. Channeler. The wizard has mastered the art of channeling spellcraft. Allows the wizard to cast spells without range penalties. Okay, so a lot of times, the longer... I think it's the further you cast spells away from your wizard tower, I think you get a little bit more and more of a penalty to your... the spell cost, right? So this eliminates one of those. One of the features of this is that it eliminates that. Reduces spell range penalties during banishment by half. So if your capital is killed, you are banished, and you are very limited in what you can actually do. And hopefully that doesn't happen. But you can get banished and not die and come back. Very interesting thing to do. Reduces overall spell upkeep by 50%. I like that. Cost 2 picks. Reduces the cost of casting spells in combat by 12%. There's other comments I have about like certain races, but I'll save them until we actually get to the race section, because I have everything's going into my brain at the moment. My there's a traffic jam in my brain at the moment. Channeler Archmage. The wizard is a renowned master in teaching and training spell casting. Increases both already acquired and newly produced skill points by 50%. I think skill points I don't know the best way to explain it, but it is a amount of experience system that determines like how much of your overall mana pool you can use for spell casting per turn. I think that's a good way of explaining it. Or in combat. I don't know if that's the best way to explain it. Artificer. The wizard is a master. I've played this game like so much and done so many screens on this. You think I'd be able to like immediately fire off the 100% explanation on all these things. Anyways, the wizard is a master craftsman who is an expert in magical engineering. I might actually get this for one of them. Reduces the cost of making items artifacts by 50%. I'm not a big fan of making artifacts. You can, instead of like going into dungeons and raiding the dungeons for loot for your heroes, you can make them. But it's like it devotes a lot of time and resources that's kind of taken away from other things. So I'm not a huge fan of it. Starts the game with the enchant item spell already researched. Okay. The create artifact spell will be the first researchable rare level spell. All mechanical units trained by the wizard gain +1 melee range attack, +1 armor, +1 resistance, +1 movement point, and magic weapons. So I think I might do Artificer because we are definitely going to be using a lot of ships in this build. Ships will have the mechanical trait on it. So Artificer, I think it's only 1 point, so that's not bad. Conjurer, the wizard is an expert at conjuring magical creatures, reduces the casting cost of all summoning spells by 25%, reduces the research cost of all summoning spells by 25%. I don't know, I think we took this last time. Reduces the total upkeep of all fantastic creatures by 25%. Starts the game with the summoning circle already researched. I think that's the numbers are a little bit different. Not 100% sure on that, but it's good. I don't think I'm going to use that, but we'll keep on going. We'll think about it. If you have any suggestions about like what kind of specs to pick, or what kind of ways we can make this campaign a little bit more piratey, if you're watching this live or if you're watching this on the post recording, feel free to let me know in chat or just post it in the comments below. We'll make this as much of a piratey adventure as possible. I'll go over like the specific tertiary goals that we're gonna impose upon ourselves during this campaign. I had a good time with doing the Goblin Bingo last campaign, but I don't want to do it twice in a row. You know, I kind of want it to be unique per theme of the campaign, but I have some ideas. But we'll go over that a little bit later. Sage Master. The wizard is a renowned scholar. Increases total research points generated each turn by 33%. I think if you have like a lot of spell books, this is actually not that bad. 33% research point bonus is actually not bad. Increase research points by 15 RP each turn. Okay. Library, University, the Sages Guild, Academy, and 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻 it costs 50% cheaper. It's not bad. Let's see, that was Sage Master. Mirren. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get Mirren this campaign. So essentially, there's two worlds that this game takes place in. The world of light, Arcanus, and the world of shadow, Mirror. I think the remake of Master Magic, they actually add more lore to each individual faction, what they're actually doing, what their deal is. But right now, it's just kind of like, it's up to your imagination. But there's two worlds. Both have sets of races you can actually pick from. I think I might not be doing this, but let's see. The wizard is a native to the plane of Mirror. Start the game with a fortress on the plane of Mirror. Allows the player to choose Mirror races as their home race. Adjust the starting position of AI wizards accordingly. So I think that the way it works is that, what is it? It's like every three enemy wizards or opposing wizards start off in your own home plane to every 2 wizards in the other plane, something like that. But only 1 point. I'm not sure if that was different. I think Mirren used to be 2. I think now it's 1. I like that. I like Mirren only costing like 1 point. 2 is way too much for Mirren, I think, because you really, well, I don't know. Some people might argue differently. Some of the worlds, some of the Dark World races are really powerful. So you can probably say that, yeah, maybe it does deserve to have 2 points, 2 point cost versus 1. But anyways, I think it's better. Encourages you to play like a variety of different races, different specs, I think. Guardian. The wizard is respected as the guardian protector of his people. Increase the maximum population of a home race's city of of the home races. Wait, increases the maximum population of the home races city. It just says city, but not cities. I'm assuming it means capital. By 6 units. That's not bad. In combat, all units controlled by the wizard gain +10 to hit, +10 to defend. Percentage to hit, +10 to defend is actually really good. And +1 resistance when defending the city controlled by the wizard. Cost 2 picks. That's not bad. I don't think it's going to go towards like a nautical theme we're going to actually be doing. Benefactor. I mean, I can see like there's a couple like charismatic retorts on here. So I can see like a pirate actually having kind of charisma stuff. But with that said, the wizard is well known as a benefactor who willingly lends a hand to those who serve under them. Start the game with 30 fame and then the heroic spell already researched. All heroes controlled by the wizard. I like this. I do like benefactor. You already gain fame, increases the rate in which better and better mercenaries and merchants will appear in your territory every so often. All heroes controlled by the wizard gain +2 melee range attack. That's good. +1 armor, +1 resistance. Keeping your heroes alive as long as possible early in the game so they can level up and be really, really strong. It's great. ×2 chance for artifact merchants and 4 times chance for mercenaries to offer. If you have enough gold, a hero is guaranteed to appear for hire in January of that year. An item merchant appears in July and mercenaries always show up in April and October starting in 1502. Heroes and mercenaries offering to join will be at 1 level higher than usual, and a hiring cost of them do not increase by their level. That is really good. And it's only 1 point. I think we might get Benefactor too. It might be, so far it might be Artificer, Benefactor, but let's keep on going. The wizard has mastered the power of rune languages, reduces the research cost of arcane spells by 50%, reduces casting cost of overland spells, except arcane summons and enhancements by 25%, reduces casting cost of overland arcane spells by 50%. Overland spells. Wait, reducing casting cost of overland spells except arcane summons of overland. Oh, overland spells in general by 25%. Okay, interesting. And then reduces cost of overland arcane spells by 50%. Okay, so they're a little bit better. Reduces casting cost of combat arcane spells by 25%. Arcane is like a general, like neutral spell category. They can. They have mostly like what's the term? What term am I looking for? They have. Thank you very much for the follow, Sam Bojin69. Thank you very much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. What's I saying? They're just more quality of life spells, I would say. Reduces casting cost of combat arcane spells by 25%. Effects of the spell type spells cast by the wizard are 100% more effective. You know what? I remember when we picked our dwarf campaign, well, our yin yang dwarf campaign. We tried doing Rune Master. I didn't notice the difference, to be honest. Like, I still had to spend like a lot of mana, put a lot of mana into actually dispelling spells. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll come back to it. Like, I feel like for the spec we probably want to build for a pirate, it's probably going to be like 12. We're going to have to conserve, like, be kind of conservative with what we do pick. Charismatic. The wizard possesses a natural presence and dramatically improves his dealing with others. Reduces the cost of hiring heroes, mercenaries, and purchasing magical items by half. We might end up doing that as well. Reduces the rest level in all cities owned by a wizard by 1. That's really good. Halves all diplomatic penalties from negative actions, which is good because I'm going to be doing a lot of actions. I'm going to be raiding people. I think one of the goals that I'm going to have, my tertiary goals for the pirate campaign, is going to be like primarily building on coasts and raising cities and getting a certain amount of gold before I actually win the game. Doubles all positive diplomatic effects. Offers made by the wizard are significantly more likely to be accepted. See, one cool thing I really like to do is get a lot of money with charismatic and like just kind of convince all the other wizards to go to war with each other while I reap the benefits, right? I love it. Specialist. The wizard invests their skill and effort into mastering their primary realm. Reduces the casting cost for the spells in the wizard's primary realm by 12%. It's probably going to be sorcery. Reduces the research cost for spells in the wizard's primary realm by 12%. Increases the spell resistance for spells in the wizard's primary realm by 50%. That's not bad. Primary realm is determined by the realm with the highest number of books. In case of a tie, specialist realms are prioritized in this order: nature, sorcery, chaos, life, and death. Okay. Tactician. I think Tactician. The Tactician's more recent change in Warlord is really, really good, and I'll explain why in a second. The Wizard is renowned for their skill in maneuvering troops in combat. The Wizard can sneak attack, making defenders lose their first action unless it's another Wizard's fortress. They have... Wait, did it change again? They have... Unless they have Tactician... Wait, can sneak attack make the defenders lose their first action? Yes. It's just worded differently, I think. I'll come back to that aspect of it. All the Wizards' units gain +1 armor. All Wizards' teleporting units gain first strike. Okay. The Wizards' non-corporeal units gain negate first strike. The Wizards' units with units gain negate first strike. The Wizards' units with a terrain bonus gain double the bonus first strike and negate first strike. Get bonus in strategic combat. It costs 2 picks. Mutually exclusive with a Warlord. Retard to start again. Now, generally, like just by default, when you're attacking, when you're attacking other wizards, attackers always go second. But this one lets you go first. So you can do like a sneak attack. You can get like a lot of like very fast moving guys. You can blitz them, and then they are less likely to be able to do anything for you that one turn. Because the initial turn like really does make it really does help, right? So let's see, Tactician, Procurator. Okay, the Wizard is an expert. Excuse me. The Wizard is an expert in managerial and statecraft. This does not sound like a pirate. Reduces indirect control and banish city penalties by 25%. Triples the administrative skill bonus. I'm still not entirely sure what that means. Cult leader. The Wizard is a leader of a religious cult with a strong influence over the believers. Increase power generated by religious buildings by 100%. Increase the unrest reduction by religious buildings by 50%, rounded down. Religious buildings include the shrine, monastery, witches' convent, cathedral, and temple. Certain buildings and city enhancements may be sanctified to religious buildings through certain spells. Sorry. Astrologer. The Wizard is an expert in predicting and manipulating destiny by reading stars. No, I think I did actually want to try this out. Nodes controlled by the Wizard produce +2 power each year passed since the start of the game. Immune to the spell countering effects of nodes. I think I actually might have... Did we do this last time? I can't remember. But I know I did want to check it out. Enchanter. The Wizard is expert in the art of enchantment. Reduces the cost of enhancement curse spells / curse spells by casted by the Wizard by 25%. Not bad. Increases the spell resistance on all enchantments and curses cast by the Wizard by 150%. Not bad. Okay, so we'll go over the descriptions of the life categories, right? Life realm. So these are life books. Life studies study the far right-hand aspect of the primal forces, guiding beings towards a consciousness activity, and I don't know why I had trouble saying that, and creation. Balance, it brings vitality, love, and inspiration. Excessive, it becomes dogmatic and totalitarian. Deities of life are often self-centered and claim sole authority. Life spells focused on healing, protection, and inspirational enchantments. Life books shift the Wizard's alignment towards good. So if your alignment is good, then you're have a diplomatic penalty to when talking to evil wizards, and vice versa, right? Knowledge in the life realm, rife realm. Knowledge in the rife realm increases skills in managing productivity. The first life book provides an additional 4% production for all cities, with a subsequent book adding only 1%. Okay. So death realm studies the left-hand aspect of the primordial forces, guiding beings to rest and deeply tied to night and the underworld. Balance, it stabilizes and preserves existence. Excessive, it causes stagnation and decay. The death realm's negative reputation stems from its association with the dark practices. Death spells control the dead, harness the force of darkness, and bring disease and misfortune upon enemies. Death books shift wizards' alignment towards evil. We might do death, I'm not 100% sure. Knowledge of the death realm enhances skill in managing material wealth. The first death book provides an additional 4% gold from cities, not bad, with subsequent books adding 1%. Now, chaos, I keep meaning, we haven't really done a strong chaos campaign or a wizard with a lot of chaos books. I think we tried doing a world destruction campaign, and there was like a problem with the save file and we lost it. But we might go back to that eventually. But chaos. Chaos is the force of constant change and entropy, from the primordial void to ultimate entropy. The primordial void, also known as the realm of chaos, was first unleashed by the flawed spell of mastery. It consumes the realm of fire and corrupted everything it touched with chaos and unpredictable madness. Chaos spells focus on corruption and destruction, harnessing elemental forces and change. Just want to say thanks. Otki, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you very much. You're a beautiful person. Okay. Chaos spells focus on corruption and destruction, harnessing elemental forces and change. Chaos books shift the wizard's alignment towards evil. Knowledge in the chaos realm enhances skills in managing power generation. The first chaos book provided an additional 4% power from cities, which you can translate to spell research, spell power, mana, stuff like that. Nature. Nature is probably my personal favorite spell category in this game. I will always love nature. I think it's a great, overall jack of all trades spell realm. It has lightning bolts, freezes. You can stun guys, multiple different stun things, buffs, utility spells about enhancing your city, or it has spells that you can scout a little bubble of the map. Without having to go across the map. It's really, really good. Nature is the essence of the physical living world, driven by instincts and powered by symbiosis, fostering harmony between creatures and their environment. Nature spells harness the elemental forces of earth and water, capable of nurturing or causing destruction. Nature books shift the wizard's alignment towards good. Knowledge in the nature realm enhances skills in managing population and health. The first nature book provides an additional 4% population growth from cities, which subsequent we do know by playing the halflings that population growth is pretty good if you really really enhance it. I mean, it's pretty good. Each nature book also increases the maximum population by 0.125. Oh, great. Good to know. Sorcery. This is the final one. Sorcery is the philosophy of mastering the universe through pure magic, controlled by intellect and understanding. Sorcerers aim to comprehend the perfect magic beyond the physical realm, focusing on its non-material essence. Sorcery spells harness elemental forces like air, illusion, and time. They also include meta-magic spells to resist and control other wizard spells. Sorcery books do not affect a wizard's alignment. Knowledge in sorcery realm enhances skills in managing the academic sector. The first sorcery book provides an additional 4% research points from cities, with the subsequent books adding 1%. Okay, so with that said, nature, like I said, or I told you a little bit about nature. Sorcery is going to have a lot of invisible spells, flying spells, a lot of counter spells and dispel stuff, and little tricks and traps, right? Chaos is going to be all destruction, burning stuff, has curses. All the categories have summons, right? There's stuff that sets cities on fire, that sort of thing. Death, you can raise things back from the dead. You can make sure your troops come back from the dead. Terror, you can terrify certain guys. Life, you can heal. You can do tons and tons of blesses. I think this has the most blesses and buffs of cities and units, I want to say. So, I want at least... Okay, first off, I think we need Artificer. So that's one. Benefactor is only one as well, right? So I think we're going to do Benefactor. And I kind of want to do Rune-Master, Guardian, Conjurer, Charismatic. I think we're going to do Charismatic. I kind of want to pick Tactician, but that's going to be way too many resources. I only have 9 left, right? Oof. Woof. So let's do 4 sorcery so far. Now, some people are saying, okay, now this all depends on what kind of race I want to do. A lot of people were saying that I should try out Death Trolls, which I don't mind. I think I'm going to do Barbarian for my race. because they're not it's like incredibly like it's not an incredibly like wild race, but they have kind of like a they have like an extra ship type. They have just a lot of like ground troops. I think that they seem very like depending on how you look at them, if you kind of like squint your eyes, they seem a little bit more piratey than some of the other races. I think I might do Death Trolls a different campaign. Sumbojin, Sam 6550, I'm all for a Warlord Tactician and 10 sorcery books. That would be tempting, actually, and 10 sorcery books, just to represent pirates as well, and a big power gamer. Warlord Tech. I don't know, Warlord, though? Would Warlord be... I mean, Barbarian does have a lot of, like, mundane units, so it's not bad. That's not a bad idea. Warlord or Tactician? I mean, we generally skip Warlord, because it costs 2. But just getting like tons and tons of sorcery. That'd be crazy. I kind of want to do enough to get the early game nature spells. Kind of want to do that. I think 2 would be enough to gain early game nature spells. We could do that, and then do Warlord, and then like our pirate wizard is not going to be necessarily like a master of casting spells. He's just going to be really good at sorcery, like a little bit of trickery, and then he's good at like mundane unit. I think this is good. So Benefactor, we're going to get like bonuses for our heroes and recruiting stuff. Artificer, we're going to be get benefits for our ships. Charismatic, we're going to be not have as much of a penalty for raiding a bunch of stuff also. Barbs are great with +1 level. Throw goes up too. Yes. I think, yeah, we are going to do Warlord. That's a good idea. Thanks, Sam. I think this is good. I'm going to write this down because we might have to like search for a good seed for this map for a few tries, or do a few tries at finding like a good seed, right? So we might have to redo this a few times. But let's see. We did... I think we should... I think nature... Like, if I don't immediately start off with that scan spell for nature, I think we will get it with 2 books, so that's fine. So we got Warlord... Lord... Artificer... Benefactor... and Charismatic. Okay, so we got that. I think this is good. We'll think about it while we're going forward. If we change our mind, we can always like go back or just redo it, right? Okay, so it's starting common. Nature's Witness. No, that's not it. It is Earth Lore. Yes. 10 for 10 mana. Early on in the game, it can add up a little bit, but fully reveals the terrain in special cities and Guardians of Nodes layers in target area. Yeah, I think that's good. That's all I really wanted, is Earth Lore. Now. Okay, so we're not super crazy like a spellcaster, but let's see here. Aether Sparks, Blur, Aura of Mastery. Well, I'll read this off since we're starting a new campaign, right? Like, some people might actually be watching this episode and not know what's going on. Just to let you guys know, if you are watching this in live or the post recording, in my channel description we have at least like 5, 6, 8 a billion campaigns to actually go through. There's a playlist with all the campaigns that we've had in the past, if you want to check those out in the past. I would recommend ones that have been popular were the Halfling campaigns, and I think the Dark Elf campaign was actually really good. That's kind of back in the day. But the one that we had recently was the Goblin Bingo campaign, where we did we tried out the new Goblin race for the first time. And we also had a kind of a bingo list of achievements that we had to achieve before we actually finished that particular campaign. And that was pretty fun. Anyways, Resist Magic adds 5 to all resistance rolls versus magic. That's not bad. Floating Island. I don't know if I'm going to use floating. Well, maybe I can get Floating Island and start Because I feel like I'm going to be able to research this. I mean, it's not... It's a common... Like, I think I'm going to be... My scouting... We might spawn next to some islands with, like, some really good stuff on it. So maybe I should pick floating island. Oh, no. We'll see. Summons a seemingly solid cloud to any visible ocean map square of the wizard's choice. This thick vapor body can carry up to 8 units across the water and moves at a speed of 3 map squares per turn, but cannot move on the turn it was summoned. Okay. Phantom Warriors. Summons a group of illusionary Phantom Warriors bound to the will of the wizard. Phantoms attack with illusionary weapons that completely ignore the armor effects. They're kind of squishy early on, but they are pretty good. It's combat summoning, so you can summon them instantly in combat. You just have to have something else to pair with them. Nagas, you summon them outside of combat. They stick with you, and they have an upkeep. Summons 3 Trident Willing Nagas. The amphibia creatures attack foes with their poison weapons. That's not bad. Vertigo. If the target unit fails to resist at -4, early on that's actually pretty good. It gets -25% chance to hit and -7 to defend chance penalties unless the unit has illusion immunity. A lot of things actually do seem to have illusion immunity in this game. I don't know if that's just me though. Neither 2 hit nor 2 defend could drop below 10%. I mean, if you're only at 10% to hit, I mean you're in a lot of problems. Aether Sparks. See, a lot of this stuff is going to be based on, like, it's really good if your opponent doesn't have illusion immunity, which is kind of a problem. Which is, I don't know. Let's play more. I don't know if it's like it detracts from picking illusion in general, but I think maybe late game it does. Because, like, late game, like, a lot of things are going to have illusion immunity. Like, epic level monsters and units are going to have illusion immunity, and like most wizards are going to have illusion immunity like stocked, right? So a lot of your stuff is just not going to work, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Performs a strength 10 magical attack on the target with a double hit chance. If that unit has a magical attack range attack, it loses half its ammo. If it has a spellcasting ability, it loses half its mana. It's not bad. Magical attack, it's not bad. Good early game attack spell. Guardian Wind surrounds the unit with magical protective wall of air, protected from small physical projectile attacks by granting the illusion with unit with missile immunity. Missile immunity makes a unit immune to all small physical projectile attacks. So I like this. It actually included like all the different damage types. I think before it just said physical projectiles, which is kind of like you kind of had to wonder like which ones were left out. So sling, arrow, and small bullet. Early game, that's what you're going to encounter. Missile immunity does not protect the unit against touch type effects, coming along with ranged attack spells such as poison, stunning touch, death touch, or lifesteal abilities, doom and illusion type damage, ignore or circumvent the missile immunity entirely. Okay, again, yeah. Blur, I think it was pretty good. Marks the outline of all friendly units, making them more difficult to hit. There is a 20% chance that each point of damage done to the target unit will miss unless the attacker has illusion immunity. Again, illusion immunity. Sonic Blast. Targets the unit with an intensely damaging stream of mental energy, counting as a strength 11 magical attack with double hit chance. That's not bad. It's 20 mana versus 12 mana. Aura of Majesty. Hoodwinks all enemy wizards in the casting wizard. I already have charismatic, so I'm going to be pretty good. Each turn, the spell's in effect. It reduces shift by +1 point on a scale of -100 to +100 for every 30 points of relation is below X. Rounded up where X equals 45. Negative math. Good, but I feel like I'd rather just get that. I'd rather just research it. Guaranteed uncommon, so we can pick one guaranteed uncommon with what we have. Confusion attempts to disorient the target for 16 mana. A confused unit does not recover unless dispelled. The unit has a 1 chance to resist the spell at a -3 penalty. Not that early. Later on in the game, it's going to be a little bit more of an issue. Early on in the game, it's okay. At the beginning of each turn, the effects of the spell would be determined randomly from this list. The unit stands in place. The unit moves around randomly. 3 units controlled by you, and 4 no effect. Confused unit will desert once combat ends because they're confused. Counter magic. Creates a reserve of counter magic power that resists all spells cast by an opponent wizard. The reserve starts at 60 strength, and each countered spell reduces the strength of reserve by 10. Any spells have a chance to succeed equal to their cost divided by the mana the counter reserve by times 100%. Spells that never cast more than the counter reserve will never get countered. This spell can't be counter spells cast by a wizard who knows the spell of mastery. That's pretty good, but that's like late game. You're never going to really encounter that. Counter magic is actually pretty good. I think most of like the barbarian stuff, I think barbarians interact with like magic a little bit differently. Like they don't have like wizard guilds. I think they have like just certain other bonuses, and like I think certain, like the alchemist guild, I think gives them, like certain buildings give them different bonuses than like anyone else, right? So having counter magic when you don't have necessarily a good magic pool of your own might actually not be that bad. Spell lock prevents the target's unit's positive enchantments from being dispelled. If the target's unit is a summoned creature, the spell lock also protects the bonds that tie it to the controlling wizard. Spell lock must be dispelled, resistance of 150, before any positive enchantment can be removed from the creature or unit. It's not bad. Flight, pretty good. I think that's really good. You can use flight on your ships, and you can have flying ships. Only 2 mana per turn. Not bad. Bestows power of flight upon the target unit. The target has a minimum movement speed of 3 and a scouting range of 2. Excellent. Phantom Beasts. Summons an illusionary. You can cast flight on your settlers and just say, "Get out of here! Go bump uglies out in the wilderness somewhere," and they'll go fly off, and they'll spawn your, many small little minions. I don't know what I'm talking about. Summons an illusionary Phantom Beast. Phantom Beast possesses death immunity and disappears when combat ends. Guaranteed uncommons. I think I might go flight with this. But I do kind of want... I want an option for... summons. One option for attack spell. Stuff like that. Mariner Mastery. Good. The wizard uses knowledge of the wind and water to train sailors and guides amphibious units on their journeys. While Mariner Mastery is active, all water walking and swimming units of the caster gain +1 movement point during combat at sea. Caster wizards units with an innate sailing movement that are trained or summoned with the Mariner Mastery active gain +2 movement points permanently. So normal ships I think have 3 movement, but long ships from barbarians have 5. I want to say. So with this, it would be 7. So that's not bad. That's not bad. And plus, you can make flying long ships. So 7 flying movement. So that's not bad. Focus magic. Okay, improves the unit's ability to work magic. This is not bad. +3 strength to magical range attack, doom, gaze, breath attack. I don't think we're going to have immediate access to any of the stuff that does that. I don't think so. Physical range attack converts to magical at the same strength of 3. Thrown attack converts. I gotta remember, like, barbarians might not have access to like magical damage. It's like certain fights early in the game, you have to have magic weapons, right? So physical range attack converts magical at the same strength of 3. Thrown attack converts to magical range attack, or gains 3 magical range attack. This is actually not that bad. Focus magic on barbarians, because all barbarian units, for the most part, I think the majority of them have thrown attack. Thrown attack is that before 2 units hit each other, a unit with thrown is going to use their throw attack before the attack begins, before they attack each other, right? So it gains a range attack or gains 3 magical, converts a thrown attack to a magical range attack. So it might be interesting. Or gains 3 magical range attack with 4 ammo if no ranged attack. It's actually not bad. I don't know if this is new. I don't remember this from last time. +15 MP to the spellcasting capacity. That's pretty good too. I don't think we have... let's see here. Barb's great with one level. Good night. Oh, DRS. Good night, DRS. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. +1 to maximum spell charge. That's not bad too. It's good. This is good overall. And focus magic, 2 mana per turn. That's great. Dispelling wave attempts to remove. That's 25 to 125 mana. Oof. Attempts to remove all beneficiary enemy unit enchantments from the targeted overland map square or during combat from all enemies. So you can use it. Use it in 2 different ways. When used in this way, it can even remove negative spells from your units. Every 2 mana spent on a spell equals effectiveness of a strength 1 dispel magic, rounded up. Enemy wizard can only cast a spell within the current scouting range. Okay, cool. Dispelling Wave, Quaddle. Quaddles are pretty good. Quaddles summons a Quaddle for 3 mana per turn. A Feathered Serpent. Quaddle is a venomous creature which can breathe lightning in combat. Quaddle is also magically capable and can cast sorcery magic in combat. Not bad. I only have 1 guaranteed uncommon though. I'm not 100% sure what I want. I mean, Focus Magic is pretty good. Flight is pretty good. I think I might do Flight just to guarantee that we'll have it available to research. Aether Binding. Warped 50 mana per turn. Warps the fabric of the Aether to make it less resistant to wizard's attempt at spellcasting. Generates SP equal to, that's the magic resource. So you can actually give it up to research points or mana to your mana pool, stuff like that. All the spell types spells are 50% more effective. Okay. Magic Perimeter. This looks new. All units built in the enchanted city that you put this enchantment onto have magical weapons. Okay, that's good. Mana per turn. The monument in the city is 200% more effective. That's not bad. The linking towers in the city are 100% more effective. Do they have linking city? I think they do have linking towers. I think barbarians have linking towers. I'm not 100% sure on that. In combat, the city starts as though the wizard has a 60 counter magic in effect. That's pretty good. 1 mana per turn. That's pretty good. Oh, Wazoka. Oh, Stream Boo, what's going on? What's going on, Stream Boo? I know you. Stream Boo. 1 second. Boop. Okay. Anyways, let's go back off Stream Boo. Who cares? Okay, so we got Magic Perimeter, Magocracy. The wizard enforces the social order of the empire with magic, aiding the economy and administration through their knowledge and skill. Magic markets and wizards guilds and all the castle wizard cities generate gold equal to the power produced by these. That's pretty good. Okay, so I think remember barbarians being pretty good. I feel like we should do. See, that's 14 mana for Phantom Warriors. We can do Blur. So Blur is going to be a like the entire combat. You're going to have 20% chance that each point of damage done to the unit will miss. We can do that, or we can do just a straight up Vertigo Curse. 25%, negative 25% chance to hit in general, which I think actually does. Like each of your points in a stat are rolled individually. I think. Again, I've played so much of this, you think I'd be an expert by now. Not the case! Vertigo's pretty good. Aura Magistry, Floating Island. I think I might do Floating Island. And Phantom Warriors are Nagas. I think I will do Phantom Warriors for now. And I'll just research Nagas. We can do Guardian Wind. We have 1 more, right? I can do an attack spell. We do Psychic Blast. 20 mana versus Aether Sparks. I think I might do Aether Sparks. I might do Vertigo versus Blur. See, 10 mana for Vertigo versus Blur is 24. I think I might do Vertigo, because Vertigo... negative 25% chance to hit is actually not that bad. Neither 2 hit nor they can drop your. Yes, that's fine. And now the uncommon. This is something that's going to guarantee to come up when I'm researching. I think I want to do Flight just because being able to traverse the map in flying longships is actually going to be pretty good. I think that's good. I'm happy with that. So let's do... I'll write this down because we might have to like redo this. So we do Floating Island. Wars. I think we do want floating island because there's going to be a lot of ocean on this map that we're going to make. Phantom Warriors. Vertigo. Aether Sparks. Okay, cool. So we have a scouting spell from our nature books. We have Phantom Warriors, so in combat summon. We have Vertigo, 1 debuff. We have Aether Sparks, combat spell. We have Flight is going to appear in a research, which is going to be good to get that early on. So let's go forward. Wizard's name, Captain 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻. Can I actually say it? Will I have enough? Bumble. I don't think I might not. No. Ah, damn it. Bumble. I'll just say 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻. Oh no. Bumble. Cruck. Sure. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻. Sure. Captain 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻. Bumble. He's all you'll have to refer to him as Captain 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻 though. On our ship. Okay. So I think we're deciding on we're gonna do Barbarian. So Barbarian. I could just go over all the races again, just for the people who are unfamiliar with the game in general. But Barbarians are proud warriors known for their martial skill and provoking little hostility, except for the most arrogant races. Okay. Barbarian cities grow quickly, but cannot. Good growth. That's not bad. But cannot build the Armorer's Guild, Fantastic Stable, Alchemist Guild, Monastery, Mechanicians Guild, or the Bank. Oh no. Barbarian units excel with thrown weapons, have higher accuracy. That's not bad. Pathfinding abilities, and have a unique fast naval unit. And okay, so if you conquer a different race, they get a certain amount of unrest, right? Barbarians, racial unrest. So Dark Elves gain 2. Draconians 2. High Elves 2. High Men 2. It's like everyone hates them. Okay, so everyone hates Barbarians. Okay, got it. Okay, so these are Arcanist races and they're mirror races. So World of Light, World of Shadow, right? So Null, I don't think we actually... Yeah, well, I think we've used all the races that I know so far, some more than others. Null are natural predators feared among the humanoid races for their headhunting skills. However, they value honor and respect individuals from other races with strong martial traditions. Null cities cannot build a fantastic stable. Blah, blah, blah. Well, let's go over their immediate description of them, right? Halflings are peaceful, carefree race, thriving without specific adversaries. They excel in farming and labor, but shy away from military pursuits. High elves are long-lived forest dwellers skilled in archery and magic. They see themselves as the first civilized race of Arcanists and often look down on less magically advanced races. Okay, the racial unrest. Barbarian 2, Dwarves 2, Gnolls 2, High Men 1, Clackens 3. Like, so everyone hates High Elves. That makes sense. High Men are a culturally advanced human race with strong religious beliefs, known for their affinity for miracles and magic, excellence in architecture, and low regard for other races. Okay, cool. Racist. Clackens, an insectoid race brought to Arcanus by mysterious flying castle, are enigmatic and often destructed by other races. So Clackens, so Master Magic, I should say, was actually a spin-off of the Master of Orion series. I played Master of Orion. I played the exact version of it. I'm not as big a fan of it, I should say, but Clackens canonically are from Master of Orion. They're picked up and dropped off. Hey, what's going on? Karzook. Hello. What's going on? Okay, let's keep on going. Lizardmen. Lizardmen are natural amphibian reptilians with strong piety, often regarded as less advanced by the most civilized races. Lizardmen gain plus 2.5 max population per swap tile. Lizardmen can move in water. Okay, keep on going. Nomads are human race roaming Arcanian wasteland and have a refined culture built in caravan trading. Their children excel in archery, horse riding, and resisting magical manipulation from an early age. They have a trade bonus, gain +1 food for desert. Has a lot of different things. Orcs are a civilized porcine race with an ancient rivalry with the elves. Driven by strong desires and high ambitions, they pursue their goals without restraint, although they lack in exceptional skill in any particular area. or scroll quickly, but cannot build a hangar. Block boop. So let's see here. So Hawkmen is one of the newer ones introduced in Warlord, right? Hawkmen are a winged humanoid race with a mysterious origin. Some believe that they are children of the primordial forces, while others think they are magical bird human hybrids. Okay, they can fly. You have a lot of different flying units, Mirren races. So if you have to select the Mirren retort, which now costs 1, so not bad. Beastmen, you can get any of these guys as well. Born from the fusion of humans and magic crystals, Beastmen have a beast-like appearance. They are cautious of less humanoid races, but strive for closer ties with humanoid ones. Okay. Beastmen military units gain +1 health and attack. Dark Elves originally from the Elven Civil War of ancient past. Their society emphasizes emphasis and pride on magical supremacy over the Arcanian kin. Dark Elves gain +2 resistance, and all their military units have magical range attacks. That's actually pretty good. So, Dark Elves have all the units can fire off magical range attacks by default. Pretty good, especially early in the game. Warlocks, their high tier magic casting units are probably the best spell casting units in the game. They get 1 free Doom Bolt. They can it's crazy. It's crazy. I do like Dark Elves. That's one of. I'm not sure what my favorite race is so far. I mean, I was having a really good time with goblins last time. Draconians, descendants of Drakes, value strength and often clash with other proud races for dominance. Draconian cities generate power. Draconians have, they start off with fire breath. They can actually, they all have flights. Dwarves are diligent, materialistic, and highly skilled at mining and engineering. While not inherently magical, they have strong resistance to magic. Dwarf cities generate 50% more tax revenue, 100% more from minerals, and so they generate a lot of money. They don't have a lot of growth, right? They do have specialized mechanical units that they can actually build, golems and steam tanks and stuff. Dwarves were pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with dwarves too. Trolls they don't have a lot of variety of what kind of units they can do, but trolls, savage descendants of nature spirits stranded on Mirror, are powerful warriors with immense strength and extraordinary regeneration. Requires complete destruction of their bodies and prevent revival. So the regeneration trait on units, it generally does, it heals them by 1 point of damage per how many points in regeneration they have, right? If you kill a troll, except through extraordinary means, in combat, so long as your side wins, they will revive, right? So they're pretty. A lot of the troops cost more, but then they make up quite a bit in their durability, right? If you're putting a lot of money into trolls, you're going to get that money back, I think. Let's see here. Troll. So there's 3 new races that were added into with the Warlord mod. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮, an advanced human race that once cultivating immortality on Arcanus, now resides in Mirror after being exiled for resisting an ancient magical empire. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮 farmers produce 1 food, cities by 20 population. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮 units offer -1 armor. Their regular units have +2 figures, while their mechanic units have +5 health. I think they have really good tier 0 infantry. I think they have a lot of bodies in that, along with orcs. Oh yeah, wait, that's right. Orcs have legionnaires. That's what I'm thinking of. And 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮 have conscripts, I want to say that they're called, and so they're different ends of the spectrum. But I think the 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮 conscripts, they're something I want to say they have a lot of bodies per unit, and they cost 0. They only cost a food, right? So you can just throw waves and waves of them. They're really good speed bumps for stronger things, right? And orcs have legionnaires, where it's kind of like that, but in the high tier stuff. They look better equipped, better weapons, much more killing, right? Very cool. Rakasha. Rakashas are deeply spiritual, yet formidable carnivores are carnivorous forest guardians. Their practice of consuming defeated enemies unsettles other races. Rakasha has 20% cost, +1 armor, +1 movement, and the forest durability. They also have they can drain blood, so I think the damage that they do is converted to health for themselves, right? So they're hungry kitty cats. I might do hungry kitty cat campaign. Goblin. So this is the more recently introduced race, right? Goblins are child-sized humanoid fungi notorious for their cunning and cruelty. Most races view them as troublesome pests rather than a race to engage with. Goblin cities grow very quickly, but they face high unrest, tax avoidance, and cannot build armies. So they try to skip out on the taxes, so they don't pay. You get a lot of like high-growing cities, but you don't get a lot of money from the people and stuff like that. Goblin regular units have +2 figures, negative 20 costs, -1 food upkeep, and most melee units can build clones. Yes, so most of the units can like copy themselves with certain prerequisites, and you just have like hordes and hordes of like goblins to like deal with. It's pretty cool. So, but okay, that goes over all the current races, right? Barbarian, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're doing Barbarian. Like I said, most of this tonight's stream is gonna be like building the foundations of our campaign. Okay, order please, tree mastery. Let's look through some of the stuff. Give me 1 second. Okay, standardize. Enemy wizards are restricted to using the default book and retort picks without customizing points. New. True mastery disconnected. Reduces the number of towers. I don't know if I'm going to go over each individual one because that's going to take a very long time to go over each individual modifiers. But they just essentially they alter the way the maps and the campaigns progress. They alter the way certain wizards behave. They alter the way the world actually works. There was one that actually increases the amount of water tiles that I think I'm going to pick, but I'm kind of nervous about like adding too much water, and it's just like there's just nothing on the map, right? Or being on like an island that's just like 2 tiles wide. Nervous about that too, but we'll see. Well, that's going to be the whole thing. Like I said, we might actually have to re-roll the map seed a couple times. But Tree Mastery. While this option is enabled, all players start the game with Tree of Knowledge already researched and casted. Tree of Knowledge is like a second tier of units. A lot of like higher level, stronger units of a city cannot be trained until Tree of Mastery is actually cast. Right? Disconnected reduces the number of towers of wizardry that connect the 2 planes to 40% of the normal amount with a minimum of 2 towers. I think this should be a non-modifier because we tried this once, right? Reducing the number of towers of wizardry. So the towers of wizardry are like portals. Once you conquer them, they're like little dungeons. You can conquer them with your troops, and once you conquer them, you can freely go between the 2 worlds, right? So this reduces the amount that's on the map with a minimum of 2 towers. The problem is, say if you spawn in 2 towers, right, and like one wizard is lucky enough to get that tower. I don't know. It feels like, and that tower happens to have a landmass that's like, I guess it's just like that's just the name of the game, really. A lot of this stuff is just going to be like luck of the draw, not necessarily like skill based. But the thing is, like your wizard could, in theory, control like 1 tower, which would make him incredibly powerful, right? Like, what if like 1 tower had like extremely like strong guardians, and the other of the 2 towers sort of did, but it was conquered by 1 wizard, and that wizard kind of like went and like he grew out of control. I think this should be like a ×1 modifier. I would say instead of 0.95. That's my personal opinion on it. So undeveloped start. All players start the game with half casting skill and power shared by their fortress city. The fortress cities have 1,000 less population. Players aren't given any settler units at the beginning. Enabling this option will delay various in-game features that depend on turn count by 20, such as the appearance of rampaging monsters, the amount of power generated by astrologer retort. Score modifier 1. I don't think I really have any I don't really have any desire to add that to my list. Plane of Earth. So the land to sea ratio is adjusted from 1 to 3 instead of usual 1 to 5. The land to sea ratio is adjusted from 1 to 9. It's adjusted to 1 to 9 instead of the usual 1 to 5. I think I will do plane of water. We're going to try that. If it adds too much water, we'll redo the seed. I am the boss. The player starts alone in their plane, while other players... We tried this already. It didn't really do very well. The player starts alone in their plane, while other wizards begin on the other plane. Opponents will prioritize breaking the towers and researching plane shift more than usual. Options be exclusive with the World Equalizer. I think we tried to do like a siege campaign, and then I think something happened to the save file. Something happened like that. But we didn't continue it. But we originally had the idea of doing a siege campaign where we would start off in like one world, and everyone else starts off in the other world, and they just keep on like sending guys over and over and over again. It was just kind of like how many turns can you like survive, that kind of thing. I'm the boss in Virtual Worlds. And first, the number of wizards between the two planes. The wizard player's starting plane will have fewer wizards, while the other planes have more. This setup is mutually exclusive. Blah blah blah. I think we got that. World Equalizer. Players are evenly divided between the two planes instead of the players starting plane having more opponents while the other planes have fewer. Note this setup is mutually exclusive with blah 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 blah. Ban barbarians, ban ghouls. You can ban any other race if you just don't like it. If you're going to be kind of like a boring, if you're going to be boring and basic, you pick any of these. You're going to be boring and basic. Maybe I might do that in the future. I shouldn't actually say that. You didn't hear me say that. Automated combat. All combat results are generated by the same calculation process AI uses the result of battles against other AI players. I don't want to do that. Smart familiar. I think we don't want to do that. So when you're approaching a layer, node, or tower, you're familiar with predict the battle results for you. Just, quality of life thing. I mean, the score multiplier is going to influence the score you get at the end of the game. So if you ever wanted to, I do have a section over in our Discord for keeping track of like scores for Master of Magic and other games. So if you want to compare like how good we're doing at any particular campaign, if you want to like go onto our Discord, like I said, link is pinned in the right hand side of the screen or in the video description down below. You can actually go over to the, I think it's like a records section over Discord. You can say, hey, I'm better at you, Mechanical Beanstalk. I'm better than at Master Magic than you. Yes, you probably are. And like I will see your score, and I will not be surprised one bit. Okay. Sandbox mode. All wizards never turn hostile toward the enemy player. Never. Sandbox mode. So it's just like just playing around. No real problem with it. No overlap. Cities also if you have to be built at least 5 tiles apart instead of 4. 4. No. Leave me alone. Wizards treat land tiles within a 6-tile radius around the human player's settlements as unavailable for building cities. Okay, everything's nice. Landed city destruction spells are banned. Easy layers. Oh god, no, I don't want that. Dumb neutrals. Neutral armies are not allowed to use stalling strategies. Okay. Continental Lord. When this option is enabled, your starting location will be the largest landmass on your plane. Absolute. What is this? 0.85 score multiplier. Absolute Fortress. You begin the game with ultimate defense from city wall, hill fort, and fortification in the fortress. Regardless of the race of the city is, the fortress would receive upkeep refund from these buildings as long as it lasts. Okay. Absolute Fortress. Pleasantville. What's that? I think that's new. All Wizards Empires operate with perfect administrative efficiency. Distance-based waste, corruption, and siege penalties do not apply to city administration. Okay, cool. Sure. Zero book rule. What's that? Play the old Warlord. Play the old Warlord mods rule before version 1.51. With each wizard, get 1 researchable common spell of that realm at random. Okay, Super not really wanted to keep that. Okay, cool. 0 book rule. Interesting. So, score multiplier 1. Okay. So this is like, Warlord had this original like rule where you would, the idea is like everyone gets a researchable common spell from a random spell category, right? The idea is that it kind of like spreads things out and makes it a little bit more balanced. So like one wizard doesn't get like much better spells than any other wizard. And just like, I can see it, not really my thing, but I get it. Fortress on the hill. Your starting fortress location is suited on an elevated, beautiful hill raised. Wait, hold on one second. Your starting fortress location is situated on an elevated, beautiful hill. Raise yourself for some fresh air in your study. Oh. If the original fortress location is actually on the river, hill tile would be raised nearby instead. Okay. This scoring option is mutually exclusive within Mountain King, Mount Doom, Sandpit, Everglade, Disney on Ice. What? Okay. Interesting. Fortress on the hill, Mountain King. Your starting fortress location is okay. So it's just like it controls like where you're going to be. Your first city is interesting. Mount Doom. Your starting location fortress is situated on an active volcano. Raise yourself as stove in the kitchen is not dignified enough for a master wizard like you. And the original fortress location is actually on a river. Okay, got it. So it's just Disney on Ice. You're starting off an icy field. Interesting. Everglade. Research Magic Swampland. Magic Garden. Starting forces in a situation of magical garden of your cultivation. Adamantium Fortress. Or Column Fortress. What is it? Venzia. You start the game with Bear Ray in the fortress. Regardless of race you start as, the fortress would receive upkeep refund for this building as long as it lasts. Sure. Doomsday Bunker. You start the game with an Undercity hive network in the fortress, likely left from the previous occupier of the site. Interesting. The fortress would receive upkeep refund from the building as long as it lasts. Okay, so it's just a lot of stuff you just get buildings for free. Firework Factory. Interesting. You start the game with a military workshop in the fortress. For some reason, Zoanya's lost technology is in your possession. The fortress would receive an upkeep for early. So, okay, there's like specialized buildings you just automatically get. Interesting. Grand Bazaar. More than retort. Each retort accompanies with unique researchable spells and reform. What? More than retort. Okay, skill modifier 0. Or, I'm sorry, 1. Each retort accompanies with unique researchable spells and reforms. Should I? Unique? Sure, let's try it. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Okay. Treasure impact. High quality treasure available in layers, nodes, and towers is drastically increased. Okay. I mean, that would be a very, like piratey thing, but no, I think I'm fine. Book collectors. Each time a wizard is banished or defeated, there is a chance that one of their spellbooks will become the winner's possession. If the wizard's fortress is their last city, gaining a book is guaranteed. The required book has all the benefits in a normal spellbook, but does not contain new researchable spells. The wizard who loses the book does not lose any spells. Sure. Interesting. I think we picked that last time. Not really a pirate thing, but that's fine. My paranoia. All wizards generally cannot have one peaceful personality. I think this is like the AI modifications. Monsters Gone Wild. Overall strength of all the rampaging monsters in the group increased by 50%, but their maximum strength of each individual monster in the stack remains unchanged. Additionally, usual cities will send larger raider armies than usual. We tried that. I think for the Yin Yang dwarves, I want to say. It was fun. Oh no, it was the Halfling game, wasn't it? Cosmic Chessboard. Supernut. More than retort gives you special researchable spells tied to the retort you have. You cannot gain from trade. Interesting. Yes, I definitely want to check that out then. Thanks, Supernut. Cosmic Chessboard. Divine and Infernal gods freely intervene in events on both planes. Any combat involving neutral life or death fantastic creatures will trigger intervention from gods on their side, granting common or uncommon common enchantments and unit enchantments to support the minions. I kind of want to try that. I think we tried it before. It kind of mixes things up a little bit, makes things a little bit more interesting. Nodeborn souls. Nodes have souls and will be more active in defending themselves in combat. All nodes have combat enhancements attached to them. Nodes also grant common or uncommon units enhancement from the same realm as the node to all defending neutral creatures. So neutral creatures, not you. That would be interesting as well, but I don't want to do Nordborn Souls. So I don't want to get into a situation like the only available node that I can get to harness mana from is like incredibly well defended, right? Khan the Conqueror. Neutral units will fight as if the commander has the Warlord or Technician retorts. U2 or 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮. Opponent wizard starts the game with a old Orichalcum mine located right before the Forces City. No, that's fine. U2 no trading. Ooh, no trading. That's not what I want. Gods play dices. Score modifiers. Gods gamble with the fate of mortals. At the start of combat, each unit rolls resistance penalties. That just sounds like bad. Like I mean, that's fun, but like I have like really bad like dice rolls whenever I play like a dice based like pen and paper game. So like I would not want to do that. I think even like playing these games for like stream, a lot of times whenever there's a random number generator, I always get like the worst rolls. Uphill battle. Whenever AI units are in combat against the human player, the unit gains. That's fine. Post Cataclysm. The game starts with a scarred of past world-ending cataclysm left on land. Ooh. It might result from a giant combat impact, or it might result in a war between master wizards or ancient past. Every tiles on the map has corruption left on the tile rate. Every tiles on the map has corruption left on the tile at a rate of 6% increases for each level of difficulty. We were at one point, like I mentioned a little bit early in the stream, we did try a world destruction campaign that didn't work out because the file was lost. That would be pretty good for like a post-apocalyptic campaign, and we could try chaos. That might be. I feel like I definitely want our next campaign to feature chaos spells, and then we could probably do. We could always do chaos, death, trolls. That'd be fun. Final war. When a domination rate of 75% or higher is reached, all wizards declare war on the human player and ally with each other. That's fine. Okay, so go back. Oops. Barbarian. Oops. Crap. Plane of water. We did that. I think we did that. We did that. We did targeting start familiar. Then we did more than, and then we did more of the retort. I think that's all we had. Okay. Oh wait, go back. Ah! Damn it! Barbarian. Plane of water. I think we did target aim, spark failure. We did that. And we did more of the retorts. And then we did cosmic chessboard, right? Yes, cosmic chessboard. We did that. And I think that's it. Okay, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like and follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. I really would appreciate it if you would do so. Don't really have any current subscriber goals on either platform just yet. Kind of working on where my channel is actually going to be going in the future. But if you could throw me a like and follow and subscribe, that'd be great. I do have a Patreon set up. It's only set up for a $1 donation at the moment. But if you want to throw a dollar my way, that's another way you can help support the channel. Check out any sort of social media accounts that I have. I do have a presence on X, on Blue Sky, all that jazz. Just search for Mechanical Beanstalk, Instagram, Mechanical Beanstalk X, stuff like that. You'll find me. But yeah, in the meantime, like and follow and subscribe if you want. That'd be great. Did you know that Demon King Castle? I did not. Demon King Castle, let's take a look at that. Wait, no. Start the game with the unit. All opponent wizards start the game. Wait, did we check that out? All opponent wizards start the game with City Wall, Hill Fort, Fortification, and Barre, Undercity High. I have Network and Tree of Life in the fortress. Although all these buildings are destructible. Okay, these buildings would be built along with new fortresses every time those opponents cast spell or return. Okay, the tile beneath the fortress of the opponent will convert into a volcano unless the tile. That sounds fun. Opponent fortress will receive. I think that sounds interesting. I think if we do like a world destruction campaign again, I think what I would do is have it just more rather than having to spread just curses like all along the entire map. It'd just be like a very more aggressive, maybe like do like like high destructive neutrals, Demon King castles, stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. Okay, anyways, that dark pink. Gotta do dark pink. Gotta do the rockstar color. Okay, cool. All right, crash. Viborg, no, it is salty dunk. Okay, so it's getting kind of hard to see. Game 1, save like that, and generally I upload the last save slot, the save file, to our Discord. So any of you else that are using the build of Master of Magic can actually start with that build and can play it yourself at home, right? So spell, Earth Lore. Can't really do that just yet because we are very teensy weensy. We have gold. Okay, so we have a gold mine. We're surrounded on a little island. The landmass is acceptable. I'm not too concerned with... I was concerned with like spawning in a world with like too much water. And like there only being like all the islands being like 1 or 2 or 3 large, but that so far that doesn't seem to be the case. So that's fine. Here. So I think this is going to be it. That's fine, though. We'll continue this for a little bit. I don't think we need to restart. I don't think we need to respawn. We don't need to redo the map because we have a nice. I don't know if we can actually like. I don't think we can actually make any more colonies here, unfortunately. But we do have a gold mine. We have forest areas we can chop down for production, right? So this is not bad. It could be worse. So I think this is... I think I'm going to go with this. Now, like, it could be elsewhere on the map. The map could be really bad. But for now, I think we're going to take a risk and just keep on playing. Okay, summon circle. 32 turns. Killer wasps. Like the number of turns goes down pretty quickly. But let's see here. 32 turns. Let's do the quickest one to get through. Okay. I should not have... I don't think... Yeah, I did the housing. I shouldn't have done housing in the first turn. Anyways, look at our little pirate town. Yar! Man, I wish I could wear my pirate hat. Oh well, whatever. Damn big head. Like, I was thinking like I would use the pirate hat, put on my head, and then every week I would see you guys. I would add a little bit more like pirate flair, right? I guess maybe I can make a VTuber avatar with me with a pirate hat. Then I wouldn't have to worry about my hat size. But I think I have a parrot in storage from like an old Halloween costume. I have that, right? And like other pirate stuff, right? So actually, eventually I'd be looking like a pirate. So, okay. I should probably say, while I'm doing this, that I was thinking about what kind of tertiary goals we can have. Now, I won't set up OBS to display any tertiary goals just yet, like we did with the Goblin Bingo. But I'm thinking about, you have to, if I'm settling, I have to settle on a coastal area. I have to set up next to the beach, right? Priority, right? If I have a choice of 2, I have to, right? Second goal is that I have to have a certain number of raising per game, right? I was thinking the third one. Now, let me know in the comments below or over in Discord or whatnot. At me on social media if you want. I think the last goal would be like 1 million gold, but like some players in this game can do really well at like their economies and do like 1 million like really easy. I was thinking it'd be good to have, before I can actually win this campaign, we have to get a lot of gold in some aspect. But those are the 3 ones I was thinking about. Anyways, stables, let's do cavalry. We can do cavalry, heavy cavalry, docks. We definitely should do docks sooner rather than later. But wait, let's actually go spell, Earth Lore, Floating Island 45. That's going to be a while. Let's do... I probably shouldn't have done Floating Island, but whatever. Let's do... early on, we want to get out there and expand as quickly as possible. So, and I also want money, production, growth, right? +7 gold each turn. I think that Greenery stores the city's max food surplus, increases max population by 5, and generating 4 food. That's fine. Forces Guild trains skilled hunters and lumberjacks, boosting production by 10% and increasing food harvest by 4, with additional +2 for each area of wild game near the city. We don't have any wild game on this island. City Hall serves as the center of the city government, enabling the construction of advanced knowledge and buildings, and generating +5.5 production per worker in the city. That's fine. Miners Guild trains workers in mining techniques and boosts special mining mineral processes by 50%, increases population. There's no mines. No, there is. There's gold. Boosting special, but I think it takes a little bit of time. Let's see here. 19 turns so far. So we have a gold mine nearby, so we can actually set up a gold mine. Miners Guild increases special mineral bonuses by 50%, increase in production by 25%. That's not bad. Monuments are pretty good. Monument of Magic helps channel magic power across distant lands and boosts combat casting skill by adding 180 SP to Wizard skill pool. It can be upgraded to a linking tower once the Tree of Knowledge has been activated. Yes. City Wall surrounds the city with a tall brick wall that extends enemy unit detection range to 3 squares. Okay. Units behind the wall gain +3 armor, which reduces to +1 armor if the wall segment is destroyed. Armory builds up the basic smithy, specializing in the production of storage of weapons for wartime use. The expansion of the city's military infrastructure allows for the training of more advanced troops, which is good. So we got options for cavalry. How much is this? How long is this going to take? 11 turns. I might do stables. Or I could just do ships. Like, start getting my ships out, and I'll have kind of a domination of the sea. I think that's what I'll do. A lot of this stuff would be good early on. But, let's see, what's Marketplace? Marketplace is 8 turns. I think actually, you know what? I think I will make the Marketplace first, and then I'll make... I think I'll make a port after that. Because we will eventually get... we will get islands, but I think getting more ships out there to fight at the sea at seas would be really good for us. Okay, so yeah, this is the only continent we have. That's fine. This is what I was looking for. Okay, let's just go back. Nothing much we can do. Patrol. Yeah, let's just patrol. Go back there. Okay. 115 gold. MP. I could summoning circle. I could do Earth Lore 3 MP. So next turn I can do Earth Lore. Enchant item, magic spirit. I think we got info. Let's see, mirror. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮 the wizard. I think I need to redo his small portrait. Benefactor. Yeah, Benefactor. Yes, Benefactor is pretty good. I do like Benefactor. I didn't do Tactician, so we don't have Sneak Attack, unfortunately. But I think that's fine. I'm happy with the character build that we got. But the first few turns are probably going to be uneventful. Warlord. The current version of Warlord actually does add different music tracks to Master Magic. I was in the mood for like classic Master Magic, so I converted it back. Okay. Earth Lore. Let's do... Okay. Yeah, this is going to be kind of interesting. Patrol. We have 6 mana. Let's see. I want to do... Should I just keep on doing Earth Lore, or should I save it for Floating Island? I don't think I'm going to do Floating Island just yet. I don't know. I feel like I want to kind of know... Yeah, let's just keep on doing Earth Lore. Let's keep on scouting around. And yeah, I might do a shrine. We want to like find another island and expand as quickly as possible. Lore. It's so much ocean. That's fine. This is gonna be really weird. Oops, I forgot to do Earth Lore. Okay. Marketplace. I could rush. Let's see here. Let's see here. 5 turns. Yes. Get more production versus more food. Yes. Wait. Which one is which? Wait. Workers. Okay, cool. Get more workers. 5, 4. Let's do yes. Oh no! Wait, no, never mind. 2 food. Okay, get a little bit more production. A little bit. Put the workers to work, building some stuff as quickly as possible. What I'm gonna need. I think I will just keep on doing Earth Lore. I'll keep on scouting. Try to get my. Try to get more knowledge of the map as quickly as possible. It's gonna be better than sending off like a bunch of units that have like 1 movement or 2 movement. Some more ocean. Okay, and I have the max. Please send me save game. I will, Supernaut. But yeah, I'll post it. I'll tag you, Supernaut, over in Discord. I'll show you where it is. And I'll send it to you. Actually, you know what? I'll post it in our channel Discord, and I'll also send it you a copy, Supernaut. So Earth Lore. Keep on doing that. I think I might build a shrine also, so we can get more mana per turn. Yeah, this is gonna have a lot of water. Salty Dunk. I think what I'll do, I don't really need skill just yet. I think I might put, let's see here. I think I might put my points into, so we have 5 SP. Can we do, yeah, we'll do 0 skill for now. We'll just kind of try to research as many spells as possible early on in the game. Then we'll flip over, we'll put more into SP. We're not going to focus on spell skill as much. Okay. And we get monies. We're getting more money just because we're right next to a gold vein. Which is good. Oh! Cool. Salty Dunk. So we could do 2 religious power and using a rest by 1. I think I'm going to do docks. 9 turns. That's fine. I'll do 9 turns. Ooh, okay. So we have a portal tower. And it's guarded by Lesser Aether Lord. I think that might be new. I don't remember that one. And a Cloud Giant. Okay. Interesting. Oh! Okay, more stuff. That's good. Oops. I didn't do... I should do a scout once per turn. Yeah, I think like Earth Lore is just like so good, really. So very good. This is like a very relaxing like music to me. Ah, what do we have here? Okay, so we have a node. This is a good spawn. It really is. We have some dungeons over here. We have, let's see here, killer wasps. So flying monsters. You can kill those. More flying monsters from sprites. Boars. So low level dungeons. That's not bad. Mini fire giant, a chaos node, so we can get some mana from that. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Some floating island. I was thinking about that, but I was thinking that I'd rather spend more time scouting, and while I'm scouting, build up to actually getting ships out. I could get floating island, but I don't really have enough. I don't have enough troops to really threaten any of this, anyways. So it's not really going to be that big a deal. So I don't think it's necessary. I'd rather just put my mana towards scouting through magic, scouting all this stuff. That's my opinion on it. Okay. I think the city's nearby. That's why there's only one tile available for a city. Okay. Well, we're probably going to find out soon, right? Okay, we know what we're doing. 5 turns, that's fine. I think, should I do 5 turns? How much does it cost to fast track? 122 versus 312. I think 5 turns early. I think I will fast track the dock. Like 5 turns to 1 turn. I think it's worth it. Like, everyone else is probably just working on building out their infrastructure right now. So I think that's a better way to go. I want to be able to okay, cool. I want to be able to build up my colonies sooner rather than later. So we'll do upkeep 0, cost 60. That's fine. I'll get a couple boats. And we also have Throne 2, so Barbarian Swordsman. What are the best early game units that Barbarians have? So they have... It's actually not that bad. 6 unit, 1 gold, 1 bread, large shield, pathfinding, 6 throne. That's not bad. So he has, what, like 6... Each model has 6 damage. Barbarian Bowman. It's okay. Barbarian Spearman, Throne 1. Okay, Swordsmen are probably going to be better. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, save. Okay, let's do pirates. Okay. Save, yes. We'll do in case of F up. Just in case, not that I will, but just in case I make a huge mistake, I can rewind a little bit. Okay, next. Yar! We should, like, every so often we'll probably play some like pirate shanties. Okay, what do we got here? Ah, neutral. Okay, so already we're doing pretty well. A neutral orc town. Good landmass. Was it 3, I think? What was it? 1. So we can expand here. Okay, and I also, remember, I have to... If I'm expanding, if I have a choice between a landlocked settlement or a coastal settlement, for the campaign, I always have to do coastal. That's going to be how we're going to do this. So, I think I'll do over here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Winter's calling. Thank you for waiting, my friends. Let's see. Supernut, you will not build a landlocked barbarian city. The unique building requires coastal. The unique building requires coastal. Well, I mean, I can. I just won't get it, right? Like, it's not... But it's like, it doesn't make much sense to build landlocked stuff. Anyways, where was I? So... 2 more turns, and then we have our first boat. And we're gonna go... Whoa. We can build over there, too. Okay, so we have 2 options for building. Spell. Earth Lore. Next. What's wrong with me? I do not know. Oh, this is more land than I thought I would have. Okay, this is good. Very good, actually. Very good. I am very interested. I can't see what they have, but I am curious. Earth Lore. 3 options. Okay. Let's see here. Peaceful. I had an idea for an edited YouTube video like a while back. I mentioned it during the stream before, but this Overland theme song would be amazing. It would be amazing if you played like classic like terrible videos throughout history, but like all the audio is removed and it's just replaced with the Master of Magic like world ambience. Okay, so boop. We're gonna do that. Moves 4. We are gonna do. Let's see here. Killer wasps. Should I just build it right here? Am I ready to build stuff like that? I'll do... I mean, I don't think it really matters, right? Well, I won't build two... You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's do... I'm just going to build a town here. Okay, so let's do boop. And then boop. And then boop. And then boop. And then he's not ready yet. And then we'll go... Next settlement is going to be right over here. We'll build it as close to our main town as possible. So spell, Earth Lore. Boop, bidoo, 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 boo. Okay. Oh, did I build a new... I don't think I built a new... I didn't put anything else in the build queue. Okay, what is this? Just a mountain? Interesting. What about Eastern Shore? Eastern Shore? I'll keep on scouting. I'm just going to keep on scouting along the... I'm just going to keep on scouting along wherever I see that there might be land. Because we want to try to expand as quickly as possible. Like, once the computer has an option to expand, it'll expand. Wartburg. Shoreburg. Sure. Oop. Okay. Got that. I think we should... Yeah, I can expand over there, too. We have another boat. I think that might be too much early in the game. However, I'm going to see... We'll do a shrine. And then we'll do a... We can do shipyard. I think if I do shipyards, I can do longship immediately, which would be good. But 300 costs, I won't worry about it right now. Cavalry, I think I'll do cavalry after shrine. Let's see, we have Wizard's Guild, Witch's Covenant. I want to get something that I can use to fight those dungeons. I can do the... I could fight the boars. That'll be easy enough to do. And gets a little bit of money from that. Oracle University Brewery, Warlord's Hold, Hill Fort, Lincoln Towers, Fortification, Barracks. Armory would be good to use after. So we'll do that. Okay. I mean, Eastern Shore of the Eastern Island. Let me see. Eastern Island. I'm just going to keep on scouting everywhere. Okay. Spell, Earth Lore. Yeah, just keep on doing that. That's what I'm going to be doing. Save up money. I'll be casting Earth Lore pretty much every single time. I'm going to try to discover as much of the map as possible. Let's do over here. Okay, we got a little bit of a continent down here. I would want as many cities as possible in the first 5 years before monsters start spawning. I agree. I think I'll start sending him out to... Let's see here. I'll send this guy back. He'll garrison, and the boats will just go and help me explore as much as possible. Wait, yes. What am I thinking of? And let's see, 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓮, so we're building another ship. Shrine for mana. Stables for a little bit more foot control. Early in the game, army to unlock more units. And then we'll do... what was I thinking about that? I was thinking about doing another settler. So we'll do our build order like that. And we might rush again. Because, I mean, I like building up my little rainy day fund in here. But things can get kind of out of control really quickly if a computer just starts expanding, right? Eric, the midget. Hey, man. How's it going, Master Magic? What's going? Eric, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? How you doing? Okay, so patrol, settle, sig tuna, tuna boat. I don't know, whatever. So we'll do scouting around here, scouting over here, patrol, spell, earth lore. Okay, I think I'm fine. Oh, there he is. Oh, I need to adjust it. Wait, I need to adjust the color on that a little bit more. It looks a little bit off. Killer wasps, resist magic, rally web. Web is pretty good. Resist elements, resist magic. So it's a swarm of flying insects. I think I'll do summons early in the game. Hawkman Enchantress. Hire 2 mercenaries for 80. That's not bad. Oh my god, that's really good, actually. This is really good. Black Sleep figure. Oh my god. Poison. Caster 16. What? This is pretty good. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, cool. And flying also. That was really good. Yeah, so far we're doing pretty well. Let's patrol for now. -1 food. Get some more bread. Start making bread. 5 turns. We'll rush. I think it's worth it. Spend a little bit more money, but like I'm not really using the money. What? 120. 4 gold per day. I mean, I'm gonna be using up all my gold, but still, what the hell? this is way too strong for early game. What? Okay, I'll hire it. 2. I could probably like actually send one of my ships back. I'd probably take one of these. I could probably take one of these now. Actually, you know what? Go back. And you patrol. Yeah, I could probably send all these guys to take the barbarian city now, or at least kill the whatchamacallit, kill the boars. Patrol for now. Spell. Used up all my money though. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I'm using Benefactor. Yeah, I know it's from Benefactor. Still, that's like crazy. That's still really. I think that was like a lucky roll too. Like, just that I got those particular units right when I needed them. It's not that bad. Okay. This is actually pretty good. Barbarian Cavalry. 2 mercenaries for 40 gold. Sure, man. Bring it on. Let's do it. Let's see here. Yes. Wait 1 turn. Spell. Okay, like I really need more. I spent all my rainy day fund thinking I wouldn't need it. And now I kind of need it. Okay. Food. Okay. No more mercenaries. No more. I'm cutting myself off. I have fine pirate ships. That's all I need. Yar, yar, yar. Interesting. Interesting lands. What an interesting setup. Like you can, and like some of these islands are divided pretty well, so I can sail my fleets in between them. Can cut off any like naval fleets that are coming in. This is pretty interesting. Using to clear some layers. Yeah, I was probably going to clear these layers on the way down to take the neutral town. Okay, let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Look at this. Okay, let's see what we got. We got boars, sprites, killer wasps. Let's do boars first. Do 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 do. Okay. Yes. Boars. Let's do boars. Boars. You have seen boars. Yes. Right out, cavalry! Yar! Wait, can I just do... Wait. 2, 3... Here we go. Everyone knows that, like, pirates are really good on horseback. Good idea. Yeah, Orc City, yeah, we're definitely going to try to take it if possible. 150! Okay, so we made our gold back, so that's good. Can I do the sprites and the pixies? Can I mean, maybe the mages might be able to kill the sprites and pixies, maybe. I should probably save it. I'm going to try not to save scum as much in this campaign. Oh my god! Yes. The Huntress? Bog Eye. I can't do a lot of, like, Bog Eye, Nah, I can't do more than that. Bog Eye, let's just do that. Bog Eye. Bog Eye the pirate, yar. Okay. Okay, going up. I get Bog Eye. Perfect. Like, I'm getting everything that I need. Look at the bonuses, also. Hell yeah. So... can I do sprites? I don't want to gimp my spellcasters. Killer wasps. I think that they might be able to get the killer wasps. So I think killer wasps they take less damage from single attacks and like arrows, but I think the magic attacks will go fine. So I think that should be fine. Earthlore, let's go here. Yes. Oh, it's just one unit. That's fine. Okay, move back a little bit. Cavalry. Move back a little bit. Don't really need to do more. Oh, you know what? I could just do... Oh, we'll back up a little bit. That's fine. Do that, and we'll just attack them when they get close. It'll be fine. It's fine. Oh, and plus also we have the, I forgot, we have thrown weapons, so we can actually attack guys from ground on your gold pieces. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll probably be able to get that last rune also. The sprites might be able to do more damage to my range guys, which I'm a little bit concerned about. But I can always just... I can leave my priests behind. How good are they? Armor 5? I think that should be fine. I think I'm overthinking it a little bit. I'm overthinking it. I'll kill the last dungeon. Get a little bit more money. Yeah, Benefactor is a really good retort. Just being able to get all this stuff like early. Whew. Delicious. Let's go over here. Orc Disciples. Oh my lord. How was it? 1-1. Oh yeah, sure. 1 gold, 1 bread. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Raid has been spotted near Shoreberg. Shoreberg. Okay. That's fine. That's where majority of our guys are. Let's do... I think... How many? Sprites? I'm concerned that they're going to shoot up my my casters, but let's just... Yeah, it's just one. Oh yeah, Huntress. Yeah. Woo. Yay! Overthinking it. 105 gold pieces. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh wait. Excellent. Everything's going good. Everything's coming up beanstalk. There we go. Oh my god, we're already at almost 2.5 hours. That was really quick. Jesus. Let's do... Let's see here. Let's try to conquer the majority of this continent. We'll at least take the Orc City before we end the stream. Salty dunk. Oh, where do you think you're going, my friend? Okay. Just wait. Patrol, I guess. Everything's fine. I think it's Spawn Raider Army. Yeah. Let's move this a little bit so I can see your chat a little bit better. Yeah. Everything's fine. Okay. I'll do right over here. Clacking Maiden Queen. What the hell? These are like really, really strong. 21 MP caster. I feel like I want to get this out of... yeah. 3 of them! This is so... And they're flying. Sure. Let's see here. Boop. Let's see. Move this guy over here. These are really, really strong. like early in the game, this early in the game, getting these is like a big deal. Let's see. I'll have them catch up to me. So go here, and we'll go. Okay, need more food, and my towns are actually growing pretty well. That's pretty good. And good thing I have a lot of money. It's a good thing I had the gold vein. Like if I didn't have the gold vein, I might not have been able to afford like all this other stuff. Let's see, actually, you know what? I should probably do that. Oh, who's this? Clacking? Another neutral? Okay. Okay, it's there. We got shaman, lots of range. Heavy cavalry. Okay, it's not that bad. Go back. I'll wait. Sure. Spell. Earth lore. 2. Okay. Boop. Got. Ooh, okay. Clacking. Interesting to have Clacking this early in the game. Okay, so, anyways, Let's see here. City Hall, Mill, and Greenery. Yes. Shrine, Armory. Yes. It'll be a while. Okay. So should I do Orc Disciples? How are we doing over here? Let's see here. I mean, the group is already pretty good. I think I'll just leave it as is. I'll send these guys back. I kind of want to go out in a scout. Okay, let's do it. I think I'm good. Everyone's all healed up. Ow. Resist! Resist my barbarian horde! I'm at pirate horde. Yar! Magic resist pirates! Ye be pirates. Okay, so, spell. Phantom Warriors, yes. Okay. Early on in the game, I think this is going to be pretty good. Phantom Warriors. We got... spells. Just, you know, tons of Phantom Warriors. Sure, why not? Phantom Warriors. Why not? Movement is a little bit slow, isn't it? Ability Black Sleep? I forget what that does. Black Sleep. Black Sleep. They resisted. Spell. I forget what that does. Phantom Warriors, though. Okay. Phantom Warriors. Get him! Get him! Okay. Okay. And then ride out, my friends. Ride out. Pirates on horseback! Give me your gold! I don't know. So far my army doesn't seem as piratey as I thought, but that's fine. We're working on it. Close in. Yar. That's fine. Spell Black Sleep. Sure. Okay, Black Sleep. What does the Black Sleep do again? I forget that. The affected unit sleeps through the remainder of combat, providing a defenseless target for enemies. If attacked by an enemy unit while in this condition, a sleeping unit takes on the full force of attack and damage, but cannot be raised as undead. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Enchantress. Okay. Let's see. Might as well just keep on going. Do you have any more? Nope, you don't. Go, my friends! Go! March your incorporeal booties in there. Yeah, I should probably start talking like a pirate. Because, I mean, that's just how things are, right? Boop. Easy. Cool. Oh, there's one more. Okay, got it. Auto. Why not? Fight. No spells. Cool. There we go. 86 gold pieces were looted. 10 experience were gained. That's fine. Good. Let's see how much. We're at 219. We got 10 minutes left. I don't think I'll go more than our typical stream time, 2.5 hours. Interesting. Oh, let's see. We got the new orc town. Orcs. Barracks. We got what we got? Hoplites. Large skill needed for strike. Swordsman, bowman, shaman. Okay, we can do healer, shield bearers. They're not bad. They're okay. Hoplites. 5 attack for 2 money. Let's just keep on building, actually. Barracks, legionary stables, heavy cavalry. Let's see what we got here. Crossbowmen. Crossbowmen, definitely. I want to get crossbowmen as soon as possible. And we got a lot of food. We have nice amounts of food. That's really good. Delicious orc bread. Yes. Is that good? Yes. That's fine. I'm feeling this orc bread, man. This orc bread is delicious. What do orc bread even taste like, man? Probably like sharp, right? It's like the crust is like so sharp it will like cut you whenever you bite into it. Like hearty, kind of almost meaty taste to it. It also cuts the roof of your mouth. Orc bread. A merchant arrives and offers Traveler's Ring for sale. The price is only 180 gold pieces. Plus, oh my god, I'm getting so lucky! Look at this! +1 movement? Water walking? That's perfect for me. What is going on? Why am I... Wait, why is my luck so good? What's happening? Let's see. On forest tile to take advantage of the desert tile on tower. Yes. Excellent. Yeah, here you go. +1 movement to you. And water walking. Nice. Holy Lord. I am so lucky. Spell. Boo boo boo. Doo doo. Okay. I'll go like right up here. Guess I'll leave the cavalry behind. Oh no, what's in here? Gorgon's many earth elemental. Can I actually tackle that? Probably not. Not yet. I'm not confident enough that I'm able to attack many Gorgons, it says. Hold up. Gorgon's many earth elemental. Probably not yet, but soon. This is like a buff benefactor famous. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. Okay. Do we got a ship nearby? Wait, where is my ship? Is there another? Where's my ship? It's probably, I think it's all the way down here. Yeah, here he is. Who's closer? I think this guy. Ooh. Guess this guy's a little closer. Yes. So boop 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 boop. We'll go over here. Oh, what's here? Many fire giant. Not yet. You cannot win that fight. Yeah, I don't think so. Orc special building requires desert tile. Patrol. And we'll do... catch up here. Okay. I do need to expand. I need to expand. Get some orc units also. Some orc settlers. So settler, yes. Okay. Anything else? Everything's pretty peaceful so far. What about this? What's over here? Fire giant, mini fire elemental. So, like, this one might be a problem because it might spawn fire elementals in here. And they can cross water, I think. So they can... Yeah. Gotta make sure that I actually have... I'll get my, my long ships going. Interesting. 2 mercenaries for 120 gold. I am kind of chewing through my funds. It's 2 of them though. Yes. Awesome. Good job, Tuna Boat. Mill. Granary. Steel Hall. Okay, cool. Excellent. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to be going... Let's see, how close am I? So Armory is going to be ready next turn. And then Settlers. Okay. These guys are out. Actually, you know what? I feel like I probably want to... Do I want to send out my other ship? Like, bring my other ship back? Probably not. It's going to take too long. One thing about this game is that you have, like... You have to commit to your movements in this game. Like, it doesn't make any sense to send out your ship all the way back here and then have multiple turns, have it go all the way back here. And by the time the ship actually gets back, you wouldn't really need your ship anymore. Master Magic, I think, is a commitment game in terms of its gameplay. Like, you really have to plan out what you want to do ahead of time and then not deviate from it. Because if you deviate from it, you might really screw yourself over. Okay. Waits. Over here. Done. Spell. Earth lore. Okay. Look at, like, there's a little tip there. Interesting. Lots of little islands. Okay. Over here. So we're going... I think we're going to go... Mini Quaddle. We can do... Was it Cloud Giant, Lesser Aether Lord? We can't really do that. It's more of an advanced dungeon. We can go south, go through these little straits out down here. And the ruins many Fire Giant, many Gargoyles. Death Knights, many Zombies. That's not good. A few Death Knights, many Zombies. Okay, so we're ignoring this area for now. And we got many Quaddle. What's this? We got many Fire Elemental. We might actually be able to do this. We can go down... That's kind of far away, though. We can go down here. You know what? Actually, I am going to send the... ship back. Because I am going to need a ship to transport the settlers from different islands. And to have, like, certain things... If I get more backup troops, I need to be able to move them from different islands quickly. So we are going... We're going down here, and we'll conquer this dungeon. We'll conquer this over here as well. Kind of far away from my main town. Great Drake, many Hellhounds. werewolves, a few skeletons. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we got. That's... We have a 16 MP caster. I think... Well, definitely we're setting the hero. So hero... And we got caster 22, caster 22, caster 23. So I think we're probably going to leave maybe at least one enchantress behind. So let's do something like boop, 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 boop. That's still a lot. We got caster 16. Let's leave him behind. And then we got... one enchantress. That should be a good party. This seems like a good party. Yeah, that seems fine. Doable. Serviceable. And where's my other ship? Where are you? It's kind of a little bit of a pain to have them come all the way back, but I think it will be useful. And... let's see. Okay. Do that twice. Okay. Because it could be possible I might leave and then a neutral gang of monsters that come and like ransack my capital. But I think I'll be fine for now. I'm going to risk it. In fact, I can go... They can fly. Go up there. And patrol for now. Spell. Earth lore. Okay. So I'm going to end the stream in just a little bit. Okay, settlers, what do we got here? Cavalry, 5 movement, 4 models, first strike, throne 3, that's not actually not that bad. Barracks, Coliseum, War College, Fighters Guild, we can do... for long ships, we'll need Fighters Guild and we'll need Shipyard. Heavy Cavalry, Spellzerkers, Berserkers, City Walls, Fortification, Monument, City Hall, Temple, Brewery, Warlord's Hold, Shipyard. I'll put that on there. And we'll do another settler. Okay. Good enough. Oh my god, I'm so poor. Okay. We're doing fine. Once I build up these like settlements, I will notice the change. Eventually I'm going to end the stream. I'm past my due time. Me. I can't do anything here, right? Okay. Maybe I'll do... Maybe I'll get the 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻 city and do that dungeon, and then I'll end the stream. There's always something more, isn't it? Beastmaster. Upkeep 5. I mean, yeah, of course. Heroes you gotta get ASAP, in my opinion. Rakir. We gotta give them all like pirate names. Let's see here. Wisdom swordsman. I'm gonna pass. I need to save up my money. And can't really go anywhere. Very landlocked. Alright, almost there. Do 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 do. Rack him. Let's see. Go over here. We'll do that. Okay. Almost ready. Should probably build another ship, actually. I feel like I'm gonna put it to use later. Okay, Earth lore. Let's do... Okay. What do we got? Mantises. Stingers, mantises. Okay. I don't remember those, but okay. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Mantises, little bugs, little cockroaches. We got, ooh, they actually are not bad. First strike and negate first strike. 𝓜𝓪𝓼𝓽𝓻 mantises. The Mantises Battalion is a special 𝓜𝓼𝓽𝓮 advanced blade infantry unit. In 𝓜𝓼𝓽 society, roles are assigned at birth, but only the most skilled warriors can become Mantisi. These warriors use sharp reflexes and blade arms to quickly defeat enemies in the toughest battles of the hive mind. Stingers. The Stingers Battalion is a special 𝓜𝓼𝓽𝓮 advanced polearm infantry unit. While similar in earlier warrior forms, Stingers are distinguished by their developed stinger tails, which carry potent poison for both offense and defense. Interesting. Should I do just Phantom Warriors? Yeah, might as well. Tons and tons of Phantom Warriors. Was it? Let's see here. Back off just a little bit. A line of Phantom Warriors right in front of them. Soak up their attacks a little bit. Look at all these Phantom Warriors. So we just hit the Phantom Warriors now? Okay, interesting. You must strike first. Mantis has first strike. Oh, right. That's true. They have first strike and negate first strike, don't they? Yeah, so they have to go first. That's fine. 𝓜𝓼𝓽s with flyers could be pretty scary. Yeah, that's true. Do I have... It's just the... that's fine. I think they won't be able to kill them all. Yeah. Like, they'll still be good as like fodder. Look how funny they look. Look at him when he's facing down. I love the sprite artwork. Cool. Animation. Oh man, I miss this animation so much. Let's see. How's it going tonight? Hey, what's going on, Knuckle? It's going pretty well so far. You know, we're playing Master Magic. It's been a while, so it's like a nice comfort food. You know, very relaxing. I don't know. There's something about playing Master Magic and having that overworld theme song just playing. It helps. It tops off a good day, I want to say. But how's it going with you, Nuglo? Shoot. Move back a little bit. Move back a little bit. Shoot. Shoot the stuff. Shoot the stuff and done. Shoot. Black sleep. Sure. Yeah. Registers. Fire. How many shots do they have? Cool. Auto fight, no spells. Nice. You've gained 1 fame. 54 gold pieces were looted. Yar! Fire's Gold Library, City Hall. Okay, cool. That's fine. What have we got? Stingers. Yeah, actually, you're right, Supanaut. Getting some of the Klakon's stuff would be pretty good, like mantises, antlions. Yeah, some of this stuff I could actually see using. Granary Mill, Shrine. Cool. All right. Okay. Now I have my solar, but I don't have any ship. So yeah, I knew I actually needed it. Okay. That's fine. I think that's it for tonight. Let's see here. We'll do next turn. I think we're doing pretty well. We've scouted out a lot of the land masses. We don't seem to be in any danger of encountering any wizards just yet. Pegasus Riders 8 140. Oh man, that's so good. Shit. 217 gold. It's like it's 5, man. Yes. Oh my lord. Okay, anyways, I think that's it. We had a really good run on this. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, just like settle, build up my forces, right? And keep on scouting. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Yeah, thanks for the stream. Try to get over to the next one. Yeah, of course, man. It's always good to have you guys. Thank you guys very much for attending my stream. Really do appreciate it. You guys are all amazing, incredible, beautiful people. And you deserve all the love in the world. Just to let you know. Let's see, what is it? Thursday? So Saturday we're going to be going back to Saturday 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be going back to Chrono Cross. I'm really in the mood for playing more Chrono Cross. I don't know. I just love Chrono Cross so much. We're playing that, and I don't know. I guess I'll talk a little bit more about it when we actually play Chrono Cross. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Guys, you are all amazing, beautiful people. Remember to like and follow and subscribe if you haven't already. You really do help me out. Thank you again for helping me get to 500 subs over on YouTube. Yes, this is for you guys as well as me. Yay! Yay, guys! Yay! Sunday, we're going to be in 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be playing another Warhammer 40,000 game. We're going to be playing a game called Speed Freaks, where it's a kind of like a battle cart racer where you build some junk carts and race and like destroy each other. It sounds pretty fun. It looks pretty fun, and I can't wait to check it out. But thank you guys very much for attending my stream once again. have an amazing week. Have an amazing Friday. Have an amazing Saturday, Sunday, etc., etc. I will talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.